Hello people, how are you? Doing another live video today. Iweka driver kandule ndesha kono kwendesha. Tufike ko bwango tulea. Now, today I want to talk about the civil service. Abantu balakumbwa civil service. Mu civil service mwali bama jealous. Mwali no bulo shifye so kuti bakulo wafye abantu kulo wafye but nisho umuntu afola ka salary yakanono katwishinga mwaba chi demonisha abantu bayikwata chi demon chamalone ama civil servants bale ama salary yabo yonse yayafye kuri kuma loan repayment shut all pama trip pa fish bala fwana okuyipaila okufuwa okuyipaila evyo mwaba ubo mu civil service mukumbwa mweba kumbwa civil service banda la mafia inono bala bachikwanga bakuyipailepo bakulowelepo chikanga bakuyipailepo bakulowe banda la me inono. So, if you're mukumbwa, fya kukumbwa tiyo, ndefo ayo kuingira mu civil service, ndefo kuya baba teacher, kuya baba shani. Sometimes, it's better kuyibombera. Abantu mu civil service, balafo ayo kuyipaya, so kuyipaya fye. Ama civil servant. Bala ilowa, bala station ukwambila kuri ba driver kuri ba shine abantu la fa yokuyipa. So fimwe fintu katwishinga ni njolo kwa bachi demon chama loan ulesango omuntu payslip yakwe ya isurafe na long deductions loan deductions if fwe bambeva chashu pile to manage because you see, you should ask yourself, why is it that directors in ministries are corrupt? You find that government officials can be so corrupt if the salaries were very well or the salaries were very good. Nishi bastira corruption yabantu. Nishi baby la ngamwali benda la meshingi sana. Nishi baby la. The reason why you find people stealing, doing wrong things, is because the money is not enough. Number, now is that money is not enough. Why stick to a job that you know to say, hello mwabo mulomo. Even more than that, yo, hey, Chellah, shana. I want to let me tell you something. You know, one time, I told the president and the first lady to say, sir, I can't manage. Because I'm struggling to pay for my kids' school fees using my salary. So, therefore, work in a private sector, I learned something very interesting because, you see, the civil service is very attractive from outside. When you join civil service, you are not going into civil service to make money. Remember that. You are not going in the civil service to go and make money. To go and get... People talk about conditions of service. Do you know, for example, if we got to enter our boss, muna uki 220 kwachi. Civil service is none. That's why I respect Wakateka. It's a huge sacrifice. I think people think that the president makes a lot of money. No. A president doesn't make a lot of money. No. Being a president or being in the civil service, takwa benda lama. So, imomweba tontonka nyatinara ingira mu civil service ukia mkupange mpia. It's a wrong place. Private sector is where the money is. iyo mukonkati yo twaya mu civil service mukupange ndalama tamwabe ndalama echo abantu bebira why abantu bebira is because indalama tashafula tashafula indalama mwabo kuilo wabantu mwaba ama jealous nga kwaba ama trip mule apa ama trip when you are going on a trip kula bachikanga bakwipaile polo nkwipaila popali trip hey chineke chikanga bakwipaile popali trip wipusha babamo is this what I'm telling you is the bitter truth nga kwaiso tuma trip ajo kuli ukuya trip somewhere yangu tatale sai abantu balamba lokhu chikanga balana mukusamba emiti bakwe bati bale basenda fe on the trips ine to chali inshupa ko ine that thing ine chali inshupa ko I couldn't manage that because I mean I was used to traveling I was used to a good life nde amkula tintana na abantu you know I'll tell you one thing when I was presidential photographer kwali abalumendo kwaluka ba cameraman imagine umuntu te camera umuntu taishwa kwikata camera ukuyaluko wa camera because alefu afi okusende ekito yakwachela ora abatuka bakubona ati yo Chellah is traveling and whatever it is umuntu kuyaluka cameraman ukumona ati yo bantu Chellah ni president photographer akulaenda sana efyalo achakulaenda efyalo Chellah so na inena umuntu kuyashita kamera kuyafwaya kamera because wale tino kweba ati Chellah ukalainda fena bakateka ifyalo na ishaya wafela ati ba president tinende amukula ikula tintana na abantu inena alishiva nchito yandi ndio waya amukula tintana na abantu nga baisa mona ma picture pa Facebook ati Chellah ukopele bane ati Chellah ukopele ama picture tayawe me but na post omuntu because abantu nga baisa mona tio isnadia kwa Chellah lyambo kulabwerera panshi bala mona vyati Chellah oyu ama picture na yambo kulubana my brand was almost destroyed because iva fine fya kweba cha abantu batinta na fye pama tripu mulefo kula ipa yo kula ikomo tusembe kula no I am telling you ishwe nchito mulilile show abantu masivo service yumu bala ipaya abantu bala ipaya omuntu bali mulo wa fyo kulu baya mulo wa finshi pandala mefeshi nono so ifyo mulilile fyo ifyo kwaba musivo service ifwe tulepo musivo service tezebo akukumbwa nokukumbwa. Let me tell you, if you are in politics or whatever it is, you are better off doing your own thing. You can't say private sector we munone chitefinduweka bala ilo abantu ile abantu kukupata fyo muntu kukupata veta you know. And what is very funny also is that wala sango muntu limbyala for MPA shindu kuchila but ale kumfira jealous because you know how to manage your monies, you know how to use the money we mwine but umuntu for umuntu senior position than you ale kumfira jealous mwabendo muleke obuloshi mwe mumasivo service muleke obuloshi bane muleke mwaba ama jealous mwaba na finshi mwaba ama jealous. Sometimes you know muntu ngalenji but Mr. Chellah njafweni ko connect me na lolesha na tiama mukayaipa yafye mukayaipa ishafye mwaba olo bonse ngamba maloni abantu balafirwa okulala nomba kwali bempya ngolefola but shikupera impya ta solve solution nga wafola shikuletera sama problems. There's a problem with that. There is a problem because we muntu wafola ndalama ama civil servants nga kwa abantu ababa broke ma civil servant impya shaba kwa chabwanga ushempya shenu shiya kwisa impya shenu shia kuisa bane. Because ba civil servant nga bafola ni impya na shia pyo. Nga bafola na shia pyo. Echo abaya mukuibira abantu. Echo baya mukuibira. Tufuile twachinja civil service mu Zambia. Ifuile ya chinja, it should be about service, not a money making place. Abantu abalefwa yo kuingira mu civil service. It should be people that have got actually government should even encourage side hustles for people to do side hustles. There has to be a way, a framework somewhere, somehow, where people, have to be sustained, because corruption in government is because abantu they don't get enough money. The money is not enough. Because let me give you an example. The money which someone is paid, for example, we have for the 16 pin. Like, for example, now, let's 16 pin. It has 16 pin here. But it couldn't even sort out my kids' school fees. Umwana want the school fees need 25 pin. One. The other child 25 pin. You are spending about 50 pin for the school fees. Umuntu ale for 16 pin. Number, pakutach the SAS 10. Abana bakwe na 16 pin umwana 25 pin in school. Kuchitashani. Malone yadamu mona abantu bali senda malone. Filia mona abantu bale fwa yoko bapama trip basende kotuma allowances. Bale luila ma trips just to get them allowances. Money management. People mu civil service need to be taught money management. People need to be taught how to live within the means. Ngati kwa bama corruption, kwa boku yipaya. Inenga na alipo kateka ine. Inenga na alika teka. Civil service yose kuichitapu ho. You need to uproot the whole system. To uproot the whole system, you just need ngaku chinja fe bonsia ba chinja fe from cleaner to direct. Because you see, if it's you change a minister and the PS and the few directors, you have not cleaned anything. You have not cleaned anything. Because corruption yambila fyako yako ine kuli cleaner. Corruption yambila kuli cleaner. Ba PS tenti beshi wele chitika. Ba minister tenti beshi wele chitika. Ama directors. Ama directors. Ema culprits. Because ama directors we na batwala fefi ntukuli minister or PS asaina. Ero ama PS bali ba busy tabamona nokubona kwa ni so basaina. So what we need in the civil service to clean the civil service is to start from a cleaner. From a cleaner. It's to start from a cleaner. You need you can't say you've changed anything. You can't claim changing anything if you are a cleaner. Utubali panga makateo. Bali panga makateo. They've got kateos minister le isapari. Bali konta kateo ya shupa. Minister tapa bamu join shamuli la ine kateo. Minister kumu join shakateo. Minister mwalimu pela assignment. Ba president mwalimu pela assignment. Go and change the ministry. Minister afro kuchinja ministry. Aingira muli kateo. Mwaba makateo. Aya kwebati. There are already systems of corruption. Mwaba systems of corruption. Iwe people like myself who were outspoken. And some of us were telling them off. Tawatu temenwe. Waya chitana nikane kwa tama systems of kateo yabo ya makateo ziyana ene ya whatever it is. Wale kuruisha. So imo mweba ba straightforward. You can't manage civil service. You can't manage. You can be saying, oh, the president has failed. The president has not failed. President Hakainde Hichelema has not failed. It's the system systems that are rotten. The systems are too rotten. Imama wakula manacho, UPND afirwa president church na afirwa church tafililwe. Ma systems makateo. For the president to succeed, he needs to change the systems. Today I want to speak about this. The president needs to change the systems. And the people, because you see, when you change government, one of the mistakes most political parties make is that when the government changes, they don't change the whole system. They don't change people. You know, they stick, certain people are kept. You go and you can change ministers. You can change PSs. It doesn't change anything. The cartels in civil service are people from secretary, cleaner, Bonsiaba. It's a cartel. It's a whole cartel. And they can fight you systematically. How does it happen? The president, for example, appoints someone. That person, for them to go, bali kalira pama documents, bali fiantama documents, umuntu ngayako, awe, shan na shan. Umuntu ayako, shan. Umuntu ayako. So, bakateka nga balefayo okusta succeed. Bakateka bafuire bachinja system, babikemu abantu babo, ma politics aya. Ba president ukuchinja system, you need to have people that are loyal to you. You need to have people that are loyal to you. People that are loyal to you. People that understand your vision. You see, when you change the government, mwashamo bali abambi obo bashile, obo bashile bali mu system. That is why you are seeing the PF that they want to come back. It's because they left, their systems are still intact. Some of us were fought by people that were umuntu odinaena ku Brazil, for example, ali mu PF. Ali shala mwali firo ku muchitariko. Ali shala. Umuntu wenu uwaya kuja mukulabe bati ifi banani mufya corruption ifi mwibenda lama. It's not correct. Mwayabwesha uyo muntu ule myebo kwe bati mufire mwachin ifine. Mwaya musha muma ministries ba PF bali chita protect abantu babo bali shala ma system imwe abantu benu tamwa babikamo mule bafumyamo ole balabene bali the system ile sta reject. So it's very difficult in having worked in government. I will tell you something. When there is change of government, you must change it. When we say change. Now, what is happening is that your cadres are crying. Your cadres are crying. Your supporters are crying. Ama supporters bafuire bale station. Bafuire bale umfabwino. Now, you have people in the system who, when your cadres go and ask for favors, your cadres bale basunga kwatika tuishi, bale basta reject, and yet they are the ones who fought to form government. You can change a system. It's very possible. How can you change the system? Let me tell you, if I were president, what would I do? If I became president to change the civil service and the systems, what would I do? What I would do is this. First things first. You need go ministry by ministry. Ministry by ministry. Okay? Go ministry by ministry. In each ministry, check kwa abantu ababamo. And also, make sure that you have a very reliable intelligence. A very reliable intelligence. When people are at lunch, what kind of groupings do they make? We are not saying you fire everyone. No. We are not saying fire everyone. What kind of groupings do people make during lunch? What kind of conversations do people have outside office hours? So, ministry by ministry check. And what you do is, you just switch these people. You just switch these people. Switch these people. Because the inefficiency is too much. Switch these people, move them. Destroy those cartels in the ministries. Destroy those cartels. Move them. Move them. From mama cleaners, move them. Move them. Because when they are in one place, in that place, you bring in a minister, you bring in a PS, tune to that thing. So to do a total overhaul, you need to switch these people from that ministry to that one. But the minister of finance, you move them. Because the problem is that people are stuck in the same place, the same ministry, in the same ministry, in the same ministry, fiance. Fiance. So it is difficult, even you, someone who wakes up today and says, oh, okay, me, I can do well as a minister of what? I can do well as a PS. It's a lie. The cartels that are there are too strong. You need to be sharp. As a leader, you need to wake up and see to say, hey, wait a minute. Slowly infuse in your people. Infuse in your people. Infuse your people. Let your people, once you infuse your people will be getting information for you and tell you. And another thing, when you're a president, for example, if I were a president of Zambia, and I was president of Zambia, one of the things I would do is never to just throw away advice someone on the ground is telling me. The mistake politicians make is that when they ignore that person in Shangombo, that person in Kaputa, who calls and says, Vakateka, ba minister, kuno, tulipa office yaso, ababantu aba, vale chitefifia bupuba. We ignore those things and people are saying, oh no, you just hate those. No. Listen to that small person. Listen to that person who's on the ground. Because that person on the ground is your ears. Those are your ears. They are listening. They are listening. But the problem also what I've observed is that ministers, leaders, when they get into positions of power, ears stop working, eyes stop working. Eyes stop working. These things stop functioning when people are in the positions of power. That person, like I told you, that person in Shangombo may look very stupid, may look very useless. But that person can give you information that can change everything. Sometimes, yes, it could be even lies and whatever it is, just listen. No, just listen. Just listen to them. Just listen. Because the more you listen to them, because you see, the thing I'll tell you, if I were a president, one of the key things I would do is listen. 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 Because the more you listen, and don't be not tukubati ninebo mano njikwatile. No. Not tukubati nebo mano njikwatile. Awe. Inenga na bafe ngana isa bafe na ngwatine position of nandikani. Because look, people say, hey, you are sent to Brazil, whatever it is. I was not an ambassador. I was not ambassador. I was also reporting to the ambassador. Okay? So you can't say, hey, Chellah, you were in here. No. I was not even in State House. I was a presidential photographer. Okay? But, in case someone missed my point is, as a leader, sometimes the system, the intelligence system can lie to you. Because you see, a president is given a report by the intelligence, police intelligence, military intelligence, whatever it is, right? These people can give you that report. But the best report is from the people who are background. That's why the civil service, you are a politician. One thing I'll tell you this, when you're a politician and when you're a president, the civil service eventually, when you are kicked out of power, they will go and be loyal to the next president. That's how they are. So remember that when you're in a position of power as a president, as whatever it is, the loyal people are those who have come with from the battlefield of campaigns into government. Those people you find in government, they are not loyal. They are not loyal. Actually, ila yumfilepo ku Brazil, an officer saying a church is just employing cadres. An officer of the office of president. Alela ndefyo. Ni nshuyo muntu alesta disregard president. Alesta disregard about president. Aleta makadas. No. You are a civil servant. When a president appoints the people he was with in the battlefield, brings them in the civil because you see, I'm a civil servants baba pabiri. They are what they call our Bama contracts. They are non-civil servants. Then Kwabanama civil servants. If we were Bama contracts, we were non-civil servants. Because it's a presidential appointment. So people don't understand that. When you are appointed by the president, I'm loyal to the president. When the president goes, I go with the president and get my gratuity. Those who are civil servants, who have been civil servants, they don't get gratuity. Those ones are pensionable, they get pension. So you people who don't understand, you people are saying, hey, Chellah is a cadre when I was done. No. Okay? So, you need to look after your people. Now, ama nandi kane fuyaba. Ama politics or the systems that are there, for example. Look, if you have for example, you have a Minister of Finance You have Bank of Zambia governor. Okay? You have Bank of Zambia governor. These people you have appointed could mean well, could be very intelligent, very sharp and all those things. But the people down there, that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is. So the administration, the whole, from a cleaner to up there, it's a whole rotten. It's rotten. Rotten, you know, rotten. Such that people are not interested in new ideas. Now, let me tell you how the civil service, most civil servants operate, the civil service mindset. 9:30, 10 hours, offices open. 11 hours, lunch. Come back 14 hours. 15 hours, they are packing, they are going home. The civil service doesn't even have the agency. The president can have a whole vision to transform a country, but the civil servants don't have the agency. They don't understand the agency a leader has to change. Because you see, here is a politician who promised people that I will do this and that. There is a politician who made a campaign promise. Okay? There is a politician who made a campaign promise. And there is a civil servant who did not make a campaign promise. And them, they are working at their own pace. That is the challenge that is there. The president can delegate, can give instructions. But no, this needs to be achieved. We need to achieve this by 20 watt or shan yuko. But they don't care. 15 hours they knock off and go and sleep. 16 hours they are home, they are chilling. How? If the civil service only works 4 or 3 hours. 4 or 3 hours. They are working for 4 or 3 hours. How can you transform a country if the civil servants are working 4 hours? Documents have piled up in their offices. I'm a documents, yes, piled up. Wama piles, yama documents, yama offices, yabantu. You even ask yourself, what do these people work on? Yet they are getting paid. They are getting allowances. They are traveling with the president. They travel with the president and come back. Now I say ndako tuma dollars shan vya chapwa. So sometimes you can be looking at a president. I'm talking about the presidency, for example. You may look at the presidency and think that the presidency is not performing. No, the president could be performing. The presidency could have the vision. The presidency could have all but the people they are working with, the systems, the people they are working with are frustrating the efforts. They're frustrating the efforts. So now, to clean up those things, this is why I am saying that the solution is to follow each ministry by ministry, clean the whole system, clean them, move them. We are not saying fire them. Those that need to be retired, let them retire. Those that need to be gotten rid of, take the risk. Because sometimes for government to achieve certain things, you need to take risks. You need to have a certain you need to have a certain dictatorial mind as well. What do I mean by a certain dictatorial mind? Sometimes you just need to say, hey, you have failed out. Get rid, not no, you're still being jealous, still being what? You know? And then abantu aba. Yeah. So you can see that if into fimo mukalable mababosi shani, whichever president will come, you will say this president has failed. This president to this year mwavotelo oyu shani, uyu mwavotelo oyu shani, uyu mwavotelo oyu tamule chinja anything. You need to be very aggressive as a leader. You need to have an aggressive approach. You know? Because once there is no that, once there is no that, and actually, ministers, when you look at ministers and you see they are not performing or whatever it is, just know that the cartels have already made the systems around them. And you see what they do. Let me tell you how these people make ministers or leaders, you know, forget about even you people who fought with them. They begin to be very nice to them. That's how they work. They begin to be very nice to them. They begin to be very nice to them. Them, they are feeling, oh, these people are good and welcoming. Catch their poison in you with that bad mentality. That bad mentality. So if you're not sharp, if you can't read between the lines to say this love these people are showing me is fake love. That's what happens. Most of our leaders, they make them feel very comfortable. You know? They are feeling nice. But as I said, a leader, a president must listen. Inanganalika teka. My phone. Nanguba intelligence wajaba phone isha. My phone kusunga. Kukwata phone. My Facebook page. Mupepi hapa. Mupepi. And if I see that you are in my government and you are hindering progress, out. Because at the end of the day, I am answerable to the people that voted for me. I am answerable to the people that voted for me. So you, if you are a stumbling block in my system of delivering, out. Let me give you another scenario. When people are in the foreign service, you people are, hey, what's in foreign service? Do you know that when people are in foreign service, in foreign missions, that's why some of us couldn't manage. And I'll tell you why I couldn't manage. That's why people in foreign service just go there to wait for money for month end. Foreign missions, what purpose do they serve? What purpose do they serve? How many foreign missions follow up on the MOUs the president visits a country? For example, the president visits Brazil, signs MOUs and stuff like that. How many missions? How many missions? How many missions are contributing to the GDP of this country? Because most of the missions are just sucking the money. They're just sucking the money. They're just sucking the money. People in the foreign missions don't even perform. They don't perform. They don't follow up on nanikane, you know. So we need to check some of these things. We need to check some of these things. Those are things that need to be checked. They need to be waken up. They need to be waken up. So, vakateka very good vision, very good plans, very good whatever it is. But are those people with the vision? So, to support the civil servant, support the president. The civil servant, support the president. Support the president. Support Vakateka. Vafuisheni. He has the vision. He's got the plans. But you are hindering that progress. You are hindering the progress. Support him. Support him. Support the man. The man might be going through pressure. The man might be going through pressure because he promised the people of Zambia to deliver. But you, as a civil servant, as a person who's working with the president, are you playing your role? Are you supporting the vision? Are you supporting the vision? Support the vision. Support the vision. Support the vision of the president. Read. What is this person's vision? What is it look? Because you see, and you see, here's the other thing also. For example, President Hakainde Hichelema. You have to be very sharp and very intelligent to understand, to catch up with him. Now, most people are slow to catch up. You need to be very sharp to catch up with the vision, to understand what is this man's vision, what is he thinking, what is in his head. You need to understand. You also need to support the people he came with, the people he fought with. You need to support them. Because HH fought with cadres. Don't look at them as cadres as whatever it is. No. Your position has been maintained because of those people on the ground. Those people on the ground. Before I go, I want to talk about this. Amakadas, aba bombele chipani cha UPND. Let them enjoy. If we twalipakira kwa appointments, we are grateful. Na bambi babe kwa appointed, na ngungate ifyo basendeko ama jobs, ama contract. Bafuirisheni bakada, basupporta bakwa HH. Bafuirisheni. There is no way the president is going to be, it has to be the president to make a call. Hey, help this person, help that person. No. You people who have been appointed by the president, help the people getting a contract, and finish. Bafuirisheni ko. People will say, hey, no cadarism, no what? No. But no, we can't compare. You can't compare umuntu alelala ma trenches. wale chula na ba president mula mumubike pase mulevo no muntu shachulile awe bafuirisheni ababantu bali amukutantama bali amukusta spread information about UPND for UPND to come into power. Help those people. You are a PS, you are a director in government. Don't say I don't deal with cadres. That language muleke. And don't think that me and the president no. Me I love the president. me and the church are friends. Oh, if you are thinking that okay, shyness. No. I'm just telling you. Na aliyako off hapa na bako quiet. But ndefu afyokulanda ati afuirisheni abantu ababombere na president Hakainde Hichelema. Lekena bena bomfwe kwati bali mu buteko. Lekeni bomfwe kwati bali mu buteko. Bomfwe kona benati bali kichulile chintu ichi bali kichulile necho bachulile they have benefited. You can't be saying no, I don't deal with cadres. Iwe ba president wakupela appointment as a PS, ba president wakupela appointment as a minister. Wambokula yumfati yo, I don't deal with cadres. Hey! Your language na yumfa sana. I used to argue with most people. That's why they didn't like me. I used to argue with them. I used to argue with them. I'm a PS. I used to argue with them. Because there is no way abantu abachulile na church iwa bakuchita point bakupele nchito lulio muntu aisa mkulomba favor ati no, I don't deal with cadres. Iwe mambala walikada iwe wale actually wali mitawachulile na sana ba president bakuafuilisha kwa iwe wambo kulanda chan imu ba president bakupele nchito wafuilishe kwa abantu wambo kulapunda I don't deal with cadres. I don't deal with cadres. Oh, no. No. You do know the role a cadre played in politics? Do you know the people how they suffered to defend that man? Baliaba ichaba kusecurity kusecretariat baliaba antu aba kusecretariat ku UPND secretariat bale chulo kudefenda ye church ama tear gas bale pema na ama tear gas na ye church lelo mwise mwela ati makadas bale chula ne nsala bale kano kwa tefya kula ati makadas muli muma aircon ati yo bali sitana nkane makadas. No. Bane, let's be fair, let's be grateful, let's be fair na abantu abachulile. Ben fair na abantu abachulile. Umuntu alichulile. We saw mweba to know. I don't deal with cadres. Hey! Don't deal with cadres. Umuntu ali utauka. Amatiagas, let me tell you. Regime ya Lungu was a very brutal regime. Very brutal regime. Abena mapenzi bali bashutire. Nibanga abantu abo bashutire. People were killed. People risked their lives to put Hakainde Hichelema in office. Olo iwe muntu we ba president ba pele nchito. Ule amukula eba abantu abachulira ati no. Atishani abantu abamuchulira Hakainde Hichelema ati no. Makadas. No. You will need those cadres. Abantu benu chimbi echo mwilaba bakateka. Ichintu chibo bakateka echo mwilaba. Abantu benu nga babekata. Ba polisi. Lolekeshe niko pabantu besu, pabantu ba UPND. Balolekeshe niko bafwe niko. Muma politics, yes kwali bafimwe fintu. If you're to monate, if you feel illegal, whatever it is, but the president, that statement, yakweba they are on their own. However, boss, that statement, yakweba you are on your own. Eile ngena kweba ti. Abantu besu bakada, abantu bakada, bahambi okula chula if bali chula. Because bakada, they can't do anything because ingachita kwa kachintu akanono ati you are on your own. Iriya statement bakateka mufire mwabebo kweba ati ilo nalandira ati on your own. I did not, because you see abantu mu politics yofo yaba bafire bapanga ko mani bakadda bafire bapanga ko mani nangu baya sta smago mukula bale panga ko kamani nangu baya sta lekeni bapange ko kamani ema politics ama politics kusunga abantu abamibikire pamipando kusunga bali ama foot soldiers bali abamubikire pamupando kateka ema politics kubasunga bali abantu nga mwabasunga bakula sunga abanabo bakula milandira kono kumilandira ko na muku campaign abaga muku mi campaign na nomba ififintu file moneka imo mwebale chinga abantu kuli ba president ilyo abantu ababakesa afuro 2026 ama foot soldiers benu bakesa landati okay mwebale eliana ba president kabiye ni muchiteshani kabiye ni mule eliana benu kabiye ni wombe na bena background abantu fakesa myeba because abantu ngata mubasungile wino because of no, we are now civil servants. I'm a civil servant. I don't deal with cadres. But ebe na foot soldiers bada eba lengera tube civil servant ube mu aircon ube mu office bali abantu badanga baisa furu at 2026 tatwakaye muku campaigna nga baisa kana tabakaye mu campaigna bane tamwaka beba civil servant fika chinje fintu bakesa mifumya bu PS bapoka bu director bu shine bakesa mifumya bakesa. I am not encouraging stealing. I am not encouraging illegal things. I am just talking facts. Bakada ba supporta bachipanya abachulire bafuire bakwata ko karusangu. Bafuire bakwata ko karusangu. Aka kweba tinga ya Africa 2026 na bakwata ko kamane kako ya muku campaigna. Nombo muntu ngata kwetempya mu pocket akaya campaigna shani. Tieni turole kishepu. Ine na mieba aba kwete amatu ya kumfwa na bonfwe. Aba kwete aba shire fayo kumfwa batole po efo tabale fwaya. Ama politics te church. Ama politics te church. It's not a church organization. Na chifuma mkura ndapali ba civil servant ivulo shibwa abamo na finish and how they frustrate the system. No kukulo wafe we president we nani kaniti bakulo bantu bali kaba. Tieni twafuirishe bakateka. Tieni twafuirishe bakateka. Mwe bantu bo bakateka bapere nchito. Afweni abantu babakateka. Bafuirisheni. Asukeni amafoni y'abantu akwa asukeni amafoni because if you mbwene ba minister bengi tabakese kwanisho kwiminina tabakese iminina what you are doing because tamule basunga bwino abantu if you mule chita mule pange filonda mukati bali abantu bali abakala mipuma ba minister bali abantu bakula mipuma tamwakula kufililo bakula mipuma kufililo bakula mipuma kufililo elo futi tulolekeshepo bakateka pali himi nandikani yako bati amachito ba president tulefa yakonomba ama nurses baingira ba teacher baingira baingira very grateful, very good numbers. Ama agricultural nani kani ama recruitment na yambi na yena yafuleko ba nurse na ba teacher bachita sana enjoy na ambi ama sectors na yena bachiteshani bapose kwa mani ba CEC Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission afwirisheni abantu. Help the people. Help the people. Basi afwirisheni abantu. Those people nga balefo okusenda kotuma loan, balefo okusenda nani kani bafwirisheni. Kusisi afwirisheni abantu. Afwirisheni abantu basisi, afwirisheni abantu bapere ni ndalama, shibe mu circulation ndalama, shibe mu circulation. Abantu obo bambira okusta apply CDF. Tulande kupalwa CDF. Abantu opo bambira okusta apply CDF. What have people benefited from CDF? Very good vision ya CDF. Very good plan ya CDF. But wakateka inenga nali president. Efo ninga chita. Kutina awesha ila CDF ili allocation ya CDF ukuiwekesha ku Ministry of Local Government. Ngana iwekesha ku Ministry of Local Government. Then, because what is happening now is that most of the people getting CDF contracts, for example, you know, kana takuri sana limbika experience or whatever, and they're not making a lot of profit. People who are doing CDF projects are not making profit. Inanga na liba akateka tina abula ilia CDF yonse na iwekesha kwisa ku nani kane ku Ministry of Local Government. Companies can still compete to go and do ama projects ama tenders countrywide or whatever it is, and just give them a role to say ngamwaya mukuchita project, whichever company gets this project or this tender. When you go to this place and you go and build a hospital, for example, under CDF, you're going to build a hospital. Okay, make a profit. For example, it's a 1 million, let's say 2 million kwacha project. Make a profit of 700,000 kwacha, for example. It's an example I'm giving. Because you know that ka profit na katika mako. Nomba ama CDF project ka profit takaletika maka profit ka no. Ka profit ka no. So when people do CDF projects, there is no profit. They're not making profit. So it's better nga ya weke na kuda ku ministry, they are tendering from the ministry. There probably will be more money in the pockets of abantu. You know? Because, what do I mean? The people who are making the decisions via CDF is not the Ministry of Local Government. It's the people in the community. Now you find abantu muja mu community muja, bale luishikana beka. For them to make a decision, for them for what? Shine, yuko. No. So what we just do, okay. If in Twifi, Sendeni contract. You are not removing anything from the CDF. No. All you are doing is, okay, this constituency has got an allocation. Because you see, sometimes I ask myself, if indeed 31 million kwacha hits the ground in a constituency, why are people broke? Why are people broke? If indeed that money hits the ground, 31 million, 30 million of CDF funds in a constituency in Shangombo. It's a lot of money. But anyway, God bless you and enjoy your day.